what time it is right now. Uh, I just decided to try my best to make it easier for us to understand and memorize the antibodies. I searched everywhere online. I couldn't find anything that would help, and it's pretty easy actually. When you ask me, when I thought about it. Let's see though. You guys let me know if you like this. Let me know, and I'll make more of these. I have a lot actually. I have a lot. So men have dicks. Okay, and girls have eggs and asses. Men have dicks, girls have eggs and asses. I know it sounds very, very, very stereotypical, very misogynistic, but I realize that sexual and disrespectful things a lot of times help us memorize things. Right here, I do not believe in any of these things, but please work with me right now because trust me, by the end of this, you will not have any problems with antibodies. Okay, so men. Men stands for IgM. Of course, we're talking about the immunoglobulins, right? The antibody. So we're talking about IgM right now. And the first thing you have to know about it is, first of all, think of a man. Stereotypical man society back in the days, not right now. You know how it was before, right? Men come first. Men always come first. So the primary response, it's gonna be men. It's gonna be IgM. Okay. It's just you also have to remember that it activates the classical complement pathway, and it's the strongest of all reactions. Okay. M, the man. The man is the strongest. See? It goes. It goes. I'm telling you. Man is first. Man is strongest. I'm not saying this is what I believe, but this is what this mnemonic is saying. Girls. Girls typically are the supporters of men, right? So they come second. Now, I'm not saying this, I'm saying this for you to memorize, okay? So, secondary response, we're going to be talking about G, girls, IgG, okay? And that's also going to be the only one that crosses the placenta. It's so easy. Girls, placenta, no guy has a placenta. This just makes sense. Girls, placenta, secondary response. It also activates the complement system, and it's very good for opsonization, which is when antibody helps in phagocytosis, right? So the antibody is what will bind to the macrophage or neutrophil to uh, encapsulate to eat the encapsulated bacteria, because if this is the one who works with encapsulated bacteria, because these capsules don't have peptides on them, remember? So they cannot interact the way peptides interact with B cells and T cells. That's why we need IgG, okay? IgE, eggs. Females have eggs, right? Right? Girls have eggs, right? Yeah, so IgE, you have to think about it. It's for parasites. IgE is for parasites. The eggs, IgE is for parasites. And then you ask yourself, what cells have to do with parasites? That's the next question. And your answer is the mast cell, right? The basophil, the eosinophil. Yeah, these are the guys that deal with parasites, and this is what we have to know. We have to know that IgE is for parasites, and they have to do with the mast cells, basophils, and eosinophils. And then we have the asses. Funny, yeah, I didn't put an actual picture of an ass. I thought it appropriate to put an actual donkey ass instead of a ass. But back to the topic, right? So we're talking about girls. Girls have asses, right? And they also have eggs. Now we're back on the ass. The ass has to do with mucus. So IgA has to do with your mucous membranes. And you're gonna also see it in tears. You're gonna see it in saliva. It's in the slimy stuff, you know. Also, one big thing about IgA you have to remember: the mucus guy, right? It, your child will get it through breastfeeding. So, mother passes it to child via breastfeeding. This is a very big one to remember because it helps protect the GI tract of the baby. So if you remember that the mucous membrane is IgA because the mucous membrane part of it is the GI tract, then it will lead you to remember that the baby's GI tract has to be protected as well, correct? And if that's the case, then we're probably talking about IgA. Exactly. And then finally, just to wrap it all up, I just put it all together in the picture. We have men, right? Men, strong, first men, right? I didn't say anything about dicks. First of all, dick sounds horrible, so we should even X it out right now. It's it's not widely known about. That's why I'm not talking about it. It's found on the surface of naive B cells, but they do not have a clear description of what it means. So yeah, we can talk about that. But then girls have eggs and asses, right? Girls come second because they're women. They just come second. But then they have placentas. That, I guess that's a plus. All right. Thank you guys. That was a good one, I believe.